G'day and welcome to another Pokemon Go video. So we're jumping into Go Battle League and looking at another set of 5 great league battles. So I'm going to shake up my team again. So I'm going to have leading with Galvantula and then have Shiftry and Skarmory in the back. So I'm not sure about this. It's going to be really squishy team. Yeah, just really not sure about that. Skarmory in the back. So the reason I've swapped up swapped out of a Alolan Raichu is because the grass typing, its second move, doesn't have a huge impact, so it has a better matchup against, well, when it comes up against Skarmory, because obviously it's super effective and doesn't take super effective damage back, whereas Galvantula will take super effective damage because it's a bug type to the flying, but then it'll also be able to, it'll have super effective damage to it with its electric type, and then the bug typing will mean that it'll be two times super effective against the dark typing, which seems to be a more prevalent thing, more prevalent Pokemon type at the moment. So with a whole lot of people running Umbreon and whatever, but I don't know whether Skarmory is the best choice. We'll wait and see. So let's jump in. We'll do 5 games and we'll see how we go. So as always, I'm any team recommendations or teams to try out, mention them below in the comments because I'd love to try them out. I'm absolutely trash at Great League, so need all the help I can get. So let's jump into the first battle and see how we go. So as you can see, my rating's gone down, so 2484, so not great, but that's because I'm trialing out a whole bunch of different teams. So let's see what we come up against. So this is a well, I don't know, a questionable lead for me. So I think what I'm going to do is, so they've dipped out there. So for that one, I think the wrong choice has been made here. So for this one, I definitely should have I'm not going to shield this up. We'll see what it is. I definitely should have gone with and it's Thunder. Oh, of course it's Thunder. So I'll throw my own Sky Attack in. We'll see how this goes. So obviously I've got a really bad matchup for... So the question is, do I shield this up and fast move farm it down, or do I let it go? So I'm going to let this one go. Oh, wow. Okay, so that's really good for me. So I'm going to let this one go as well. It's going to be Power Whip again. And for this one, I'm going to bring out Galvantula again. Just because I want to see what they've got in the back. Be interesting. So they've gone straight into the Registeel here. I'm going to have to shield this up, which is fine. So I think they may have got a lock on, an extra lock on me there, which is unfortunate. So I'm going to go straight into it. Just keep on throwing that shield pressure on, and we'll see what they've. And so they've shielded that one up, so that's good for me. So these Volt switches really do add up. So I'm going to shield this second one up as well. Just because, well, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have. So I'm going to discharge, come on, if it will let me. So that's really the problem with such a long move. It does take a little while to get the discharge in. So I might switch this one up. I'm hoping that they haven't Focus Blasted me here. If they've thrown in the Focus Blast, it's going to one-shot me. Even without the Focus Blast, it does a whole lot of damage there. So I'm going to get to the Leaf Blade, so they will have to shield this up, which is good for me. Oh, so they've not shielded that up. Oh, so they've got no shields left. So this is probably going to be okay for me, because I should get to the second one before they can get to a Ice Beam. So we may have CMP tied there, which would be absolutely perfect for me. Let's see what they do here. So this will be... So I'm going to get to the foul play, which is absolutely perfect, which will KO on this one. So that worked out really, really well for me. So yeah, happy with that. So there's battle 1 done and dusted, and we'll jump into the second one. So I'm just trying to think of what worked well, what didn't. So the Skarmory... not taking the bait for the second charge move on was probably on the Ferro, whatever it is, was really quite good. I've really got to remember that they have Optimus Prime Australia, so let's see how we go here. So lead match. So lead match is not good for me. So I think what I might do is, oh wow, I'm going to shield that up because I don't want to be, and let's switch this out because it's going to have, its electric move is going to be super effective, so that possibly was a very, very bad decision to make. I should have switched into, yeah, so definitely should have switched into, oh, that's brutal, absolutely brutal. And I've also switched into the wrong, I've got the wrong Skarmory here, so it's only got the Sky Attack. It hasn't got Flash Cannon. Let's see what they do here. Oh, wow, so this is really bad for me, really bad. So I can't commit this second shield. So the discharge is going to KO me. So of that's a real big error there. So I should have probably switched into the Shiftry here. Let's see. Of course they got to it first. So this is going to be a Mud Bomb. So I'm not going to shield this either. Let's see how much damage it does. So it's not very effective, so that's fine. So we managed to CMP tie there. So I will throw this Leaf Blade. They'll probably shield this up, which they have. And then they've switched out, so that's fine. So I'm going to discharge here straight away because obviously and they've shielded that one up, and I'm hoping I can get to another discharge before they can, which I can, which is absolutely perfect for me. So it'll be interesting to see how much damage this does. I don't know that it's going to do enough. Oh, it got close though, I tell you what. So the question is, I'm going to shield this up, you know. So that's committed my second shield here, so this is going to be real interesting. Let's see what they bring out. So I fully expect them to bring out the, yeah, so I'm going to bring out this one again. Let's see how much damage this does. I'm really hoping it doesn't KO. And I'm not sure whether the bug move, so Mud Bomb shouldn't, yeah, so it's not KO'd, so that's fine. So we got a bit of lag there, which is always great. Let's see what the Bug Buzz does. So I'm not sure whether the Bug Buzz is the move to do here, and it looks like it is the move to do there. So let's see what they bring out now. So this one definitely want to get to... so this is a tricky situation to be in. So what I'm going to do is... and then I'm going to switch straight out because I cannot let that get to a Ice Beam against me. So happy days. So next one done and dusted. So swapping out into the Skarmory was a mistake, but managed to pull it back. So that Galvantula, yeah, did all right there. So I think definitely the move to use is Bug Buzz there against the Stunfish, and now I know that for future. So we'll jump into the next one. Leading, well, same team, and we'll see how we go. So it'll be interesting to see how we go here. So doing okay, I guess, so far. Made a pretty big error in that one, but still happy days. So this is really not good for me, so I'm just trying to figure out what's going to be my best move. So I think I'm just going to absolutely put on the shield pressure here. So these are going to do a bit of neutral damage. So I've shielded that up, so that's interesting. So I think I'm going to shield up this first one and then swap into the Skarmory. So I'll make sure I've got some charge left on it. So they're obviously going to switch out, and this is really, really bad for me. Really bad for me. So, and I really need to swap my Skarmory to the right one. So I'm not going to shield this up. I'm just going to let this absolutely go to town on me. So it's a Focus Blast, which is neutral, I guess. So it'd be interesting to see if they have only the single move on this. So I'm really hoping we see MP Tide there. I think we may have, because it'd be really good for it to dump its energy onto my... No, we didn't see MP Tide, so that's fine. It would have been really nice for it to dump its energy onto my Skarmory. Obviously it hasn't, so the question is, who do I bring back? So I think I'm going to bring back the and we'll have to see. So this is a... I don't know. I don't know whether this is a good move or a bad move, so we'll see. So it's probably going to dump its energy, maybe. Oh, that's really unfortunate. So I think I'm going to let this go, and that will mean that I'll have some energy left. So I'll obviously fast move this down, and then it's going to bring out the yeah. Of course, it brings this straight out. So I'm going to have to shield this up. It'll be interesting to see. I think I'm just going to go straight Dark Pulse here, not try and bait a shield. Oh, so they swapped out. So I'm going to Leaf Blade now. So what I do need to do, so it's got one... Oh, so this is not good for me. So there's two. And I need to get to another before it does. Let's see, can I do it? Oh, got there. So the problem now is I've got to get to a Dark Pulse before it... So before the Skarmory gets to its fast move, and I should be able to do that depending on how much energy, and it hasn't got enough energy stored, so they've just quit out, so that's really good for me. So really happy with that one. Storing up, getting that tiny little bit of extra energy really helped me out there, so really happy with that one. So let's jump into the next one. Again, same team, and I really should have changed that Skarmory. Anyway, it is what it is. At the moment, I've not had to worry about the Flash Cannon. This will probably be the match where the Flash Cannon would turn the tables. If it is, it is. It's too late now, isn't it? So maybe next game I'll remember to switch into the right thing. So this is a really not a good matchup for me. So I think let's see what it does. So they've switched out there, which is fine. So what I'm going to do here is switch into... Oh, so that's probably okay for me. Let's see how much damage this does. So the Body Slam, not a lot. More than I'd like, but still not a terrible amount. So I'm just going to So it's got to another body slam. So the problem with this one is it's really, really spammy, but that's absolutely fine. I'll have to soak that up with the Skarmory, and I'm going to now throw, because I don't want it to throw to another one before me, just because that starts getting a little bit ridiculous. So let's throw that out. So yeah, I didn't expect them to shield there, so I'm hoping I can fast move this down, which I obviously can't. I'm going to commit a shield here because I want to keep this Skarmory in. The Skarmory in against the Sableye, probably not ideal, and I maybe should have let that go. Let's see what they bring out. So it is the Skarmory, so I'll jump straight into that charge move there, and we'll see how we go. Hopefully I get a shield here. Yeah, so I did get the shield, so that's good. So they're going to farm up on me here, unfortunately, which possibly what I should have done there is... so I'm just trying to think of what is the best move. So I think what I'm going to do is go straight in for my bug buzz, and hope they think I'm baiting them. Let's see what they do here. Oh, so they've shielded that up, so that's really unfortunate for me. So I'm going to do the same, I think, and hopefully I can get to my bug buzz before... I definitely can't. So I did manage to get another move in. Yeah, so this is going to be interesting. How much damage does that do? So that pretty much KOs me there, so that's really, really not ideal for me. Let's just try and get to this Leaf Blade before they do, and they've beaten me. So CMP tied and they've beaten me to it, so this is worst case scenario for me. So they've foul played me, which doesn't do a huge amount, but then I'm going to dump all my energy into them, and I would have liked to... yeah, anyway. We'll see what's in the back, and that's what's going to make the difference here in this one. So let's see, what have we got? So this is not ideal for me, the fighting type, so that's really bad for me, and takes me out there. So they shielded up the Bug Buzz, and had I gone for discharge there, I might have been able to get a second one out and could have made a bit of a difference, but I mean, it is what it is. So let's jump into the next one and see how we go. So again, I've forgotten to change the Skarmory up, but the second I hit next battle, I sort of remember that, oh, hang on a minute, I'm not using my best Skarmory, but it is what it is. So we'll jump in and we'll see how we go. So this is Psychic and Steel typing, I think it is. So I'm just going to go straight up Discharge, I think, because I think whilst the Bug Buzz is going to be decent, so that does a huge amount of damage there. So that's I'm really quite happy with that. So I'm going to shield this up. It's Doom Desire. Yeah, always, every day of the week. So, and then let's see what they do. So I'm hoping I can fast move this down, which I can. And then I think I'm just going to have to go for the Discharge. So we'll see whether that's a good move or not. Let's see. So they shielded that up. And then this puts me in a tricky spot. So, yeah, so this is going to be interesting. Let's see if they switch this out. So I'm not going to shield this up, and let's see how much damage it does. I expect it to do quite a lot, being neutral. Yeah, so it's doing huge amounts of damage, so this is really bad for me, just because it is so very spammy. Let's just throw this and hope for the best. And I've shielded that up as well, so that's interesting. So they clearly want to... So I'm going to shield this up because I'm hoping, really, really hoping I can get to another one. What have they brought out? So I'm going to... Are you kidding me? That is not what I did. I switched to my Shiftry. Yeah, so that's really bad. Really, really bad for me. And how have they got a charge move off already? How's that even possible? I need to... good thing that I'm recording this, because then I can have a look back and see they literally got out, and a second later they threw the charge there, which is just ridiculous. Let's see what happens here. So I'll be able to... Yeah, so this is game over. Not sure how they got that charge move off so quickly. So that's really frustrating, because had I been able to switch out, then that could have changed their game, because I would have had the aerial, so the air slash on my Skarmory, and I should have been able to take out the Azumarill there. So that's really frustrating. So 3 wins instead of 4, which is it'll be interesting to watch that video back to see how many of their fast move they actually did. So it did take me a second to swap out, which would have given them 1, but I can't see that giving them enough for 2 or 3. Really frustrating with that one. Really frustrated, because that also means a difference between getting the encounter and not. So good little show of some of the problems in the game. I could watch this back and think, oh god, what was I thinking? Absolutely perfectly shown up on my screen, but as far as I could see, there was not enough time there to charge up that charge move. So I'll have a look back and we'll see, but that shows you why Niantic has delayed input of Season 2, because of all these errors that keep happening and the lag-tastic game. So I'm sure other people are getting the same thing in reverse, and obviously it's just more frustrating from your own end, because you're not seeing what's going on the other screen. So I think that team is working out really well. The weak link there is Skarmory. I'm fairly sure Skarmory's not really contributing anything. Not many people seem to be running grass types in that set. So it'll be definitely worth a look to see what that Skarmory should shift into. And so the one I think maybe a Registeel or something like that, just to keep that steel typing there, because at the moment I've I don't know, might run through that again and give it a go, but for now let's see what that does to the rank. So I assume it's 24.95, so it took me up a few, which is nice. But that seems to be the team of 3 that's been the most kind to me off my initial 3. So that's the first time I've used those 3 in combination. So the first set of 5 battles, and I mean 3 out of 5 is pretty good. Really close on that last game as well. So there's still obviously there was still obviously the Sableye in the back there that is a problem, but had I been able to switch instantly out into my Shiftry, which is what the plan was, and instead of throwing the charge move, I would have possibly had a better matchup, but now we will never know. So thanks very much for watching. I will hopefully it was helpful for someone, useful. Sorry for my bit of frustration and rant at the end there. I will see you at the next one. Bye for now.